stop real quick.
All right.
So I don't hear ins and outs and such.
Well, this is the first time we're gonna do a recording of our admin meeting, so we can.
Oh my!
Oh Lord! Thanks for that warning.
You shouldn't have told me.
We've been recording. It's been recording.
Oh,
so.
Wait a minute. Since when? Since when I got in, they were doing the threesome, the role playing.
No, it's only since I've been in. So.
All right, be right back.
Don't know much about your threesome. Be right back. So,
I'm back.
there he is. He's back.
Yep, here.
Welcome everyone. Good to hear from you guys. See you guys. I see Ace in here. What's up, buddy? Or not. Fuck off.
I'm here. I'm just pushing to talk.
It's fine. I was just joking, man.
Sneak has edge tonight.
Indeed.
Twisted's here, but he can't talk either. If you need to talk, Twisted, just pop up into the admin chat. We are monitoring that.
Or call a friend.
Or phone a friend. That's possible as well.
I'm not using a lifeline. To hell with that.
Last group numbers, and then RJ's entered all of his. He'll hit all three of the final column, and that should set the next step in place.
Oh, that reminds me. Friend requests. I got a few.
Help those people out.
Yep. Then you return to Shiro, and he starts you on the next step.
Oh, ludicrous. Whoever that Treebeard is.
Treebeard's new. I haven't seen that before.
He was a recruit way back when, and then I did my clean out. And I actually think he was one of the guys that said, hey, I'm going to disappear for a while. Try not to wipe me out, but either way.
Yeah, we can't just not wipe you out.
Well, especially if you're sitting in recruits, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And so Treebeard's in. He's all set up on Discord, and he's already up to 24 friends, so things are good.
There we go.
Yeah, that is good. I think Steve SQ got quite a few friends going on too.
I've already sent him the link.
yeah.
I've said, Steve SQ, you have been fast forwarded because you have 84 friends.
Yep, that's
Whoa.
that's very good. Have you been seeing a lot more recruits, or has it just been steady?
It had died there for a while, but now it's picked up again. And since our news from last week, yeah, we've been doing about one a day.
Wow.
That's pretty good without doing a recruitment post for a while.
Yeah, we haven't done any sort of official recruiting in such a long time.
Nope. It's probably a good thing too, since Clan is kind of in casual mode right now.
Yeah, it sounds like guys are having trouble finding people to play with these days. It's been pretty quiet, but.
Yep.
I think, like I said, you know, we're gonna have that problem with Destiny. We're gonna experience the. Do you remember at the end of year 1 where everyone needed Skolas? We're gonna have that going on, but it's just gonna be for like raid challenges.
Yep.
That's basically it. And I mean, like, there are still guys that are grinding for that Outbreak Prime, or they want the Black Spindle or something. But it's like, for a lot of us, man, like, that's pointless. That's just pointless.
Yeah.
Well, I just got 2 challenges left and a couple of more raid weapons, and then I've more or less got everything in the game that I can get.
Right on. There's plenty of time to get it too, so like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna rush for it. I'm just gonna wait for it to happen naturally.
Yep.
So it's been almost a week since the merger with the stream team. I think merger is kind of the wrong term for it. It's more like just like a partnership. Has anyone noticed any issues? Had any problems?
No problems.
No.
Okay.
No.
I know that Ace was a little bit worried about it to begin with, but him and I had a conversation, and I think he was worried that it was going to be like hundreds of people. When really, there's only 10. There's like 10 people.
It's gonna be a takeover.
I mean, that's something that if that was happening, it'd be worth worrying about. But really, it's just basically like these guys are an established stream team. They believe in our core values. They basically are doing the same thing that we're doing, and I don't have to manage it. So
that's like the best part.
Win-win.
Yeah, that is the
Sounds
best
good.
part. And so like they're going to be able to join the clan and be any sort of normal part of the clan type of person. When they do their streams, they're going to be helping us out by promoting us, putting links out there, talking us up. I think that's a good thing. It kind of makes us a little more visible without having to worry about like physical actual recruitment happening.
I love it because some of them added me or started following me on stream.
There you go.
Twitch.
That's another thing too, is if you're a streamer, like it's a super supportive community. They really do care about helping each other out. It's probably going to be the place where I spend a lot of my time as far as helping people with streaming, helping people like with all of the different aspects that I've been doing. The way that I kind of see it is like Bright Light Gaming, we're a gaming community, and that encompasses streaming as well. But I didn't think it was necessary to like put BLG on every last thing we did.
Yeah.
Because like I said, those guys in the pond, they're already out there. They're already doing the thing. They've already had lots and lots of recognition. You know what I mean? Like they're well established and they follow kind of the same guidelines that we do. So, as far as I'm concerned, they're golden.
I do think that forum place that you and I talked about, or you thought up, would be a good addition for them. Because I've noticed, as far as like setups go, most of the BLG guys are actually further ahead than the Pond guys are.
Oh yeah, like
I was watching Steve SQ's stream. He's got some audio issues, and was trying to help me, and Family of Guardians is trying to help him out with that. And Mackenzie's trying to switch over to PC streaming. She's going to be needing help with that aspect.
Yep.
Whereas most of us are already on OBS and PC.
Or like, there's a gap. There's like people who have just started streaming, and then there's like the guys who've been there for a while. There's no one really in the middle right now.
Exactly.
So, you're absolutely right. I feel like we're both going to benefit greatly from this because number one, we're going to get active players in our community, just by having the stream team members here, because all those guys play Destiny and they play Destiny regularly, and I think that they're kind of like us, where it's like regardless of what kind of content is available, they're going to keep playing it to help people out. So we're definitely getting a lot more of that, and they're also like to the point where like they want to fill up fire teams. They want to have full raids, and they want to be part of the LFG process that we have. So it really is a win-win. And what Baron's talking about is I'd love to have a place where the streamers can go and spend some time being assholes to each other, and not like being mean or rude about it, but like there should be a place where I can go and say something to Baron like, dude, your audio is shit, here's how we can fix it, as opposed to just like, hey man, it sounded okay. Like real actual constructive criticism that your friends can give you, to where it doesn't hurt as much as if someone just came up and said like, your broadcasts are dicks.
Yeah, you sound like shit.
Which happens.
Right. Everyone has a problem with their broadcast. You're always going to have a problem with your broadcast at some point at every level. There's going to be something that you can do better. So, Hockey, you said Steve SQ is no longer a recruit. Is that right?
Well, he's been sent the link, but it looked like he was offline already for the day. So
okay.
He'll be applying in the next day or so, I would say.
He's online right now. He probably just got home from work. I was just wondering.
He added me.
Yeah, he's definitely got enough people. I just don't know if he's actually changed the clan tag or not.
And there seems to be still a little bit of a difficulty with that. And I don't know if it's because Bungie did something where if guys have had multiple clan tags and are having troubles, I'm just not sure if there is an issue where guys need to be going back and setting it as the clan tag, or if this stuff is supposed to be happening automatically, or what's going on.
Well, that's the thing is, if you see a request to join the clan, then they've already hit set as clan tag. That's how it's
exactly. But it seems like they're having to go back again. But I haven't worked with enough of an example yet to know what the problem is.
I actually had a really difficult time explaining to Crichtons what was happening about how to join the recruits, and when I explained it to him, he came back to me like, so I have to go out and find 50 random people and invite them to the clan before I can join the recruits?
Oh, that'd be cool. We should do that.
I was like, Jesus, man. Do you think we want to turn you into like a recruit machine? Like, that's not quite it. That's not quite it.
Really?
Wow.
But some people are they're confused with just the process, and it's like, I don't know how else to word it to make it simpler. It's like you join the recruits, you add 50 people who are in the clan to your friends list, and then you can move on to the main clan. Now we have a super easy way to add clan members by adding this particular tag to your friends list and then adding all his friends. But somewhere along the way it got confused to where like, I want you to recruit for my clan before I even let you in.
No.
50 random dudes, man.
It's like, Jesus, dude. If you can find 50 random dudes, go for it. But, I mean, you probably need Bacon's help. He knows lots of dudes, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
And those are good tests for us to also see who else is missing what our real message is and how simple it is. Like, I got a PSN message saying, hey, do you want to do PvP for addition into the clan? I'm like, man, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Join recruits and add the clanmates. That's it.
Right.
No auditions necessary.
If I kill you in PvP, does that mean I get your admin spot?
It can only be one.
It's like, yes, this clan is based around only gameplay skill, only. Only.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry you lost. You can't join our clan.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
And that's how misunderstandings happen. And so it is a good check to talk to Steve or Crichtons and say, hey, when they do have difficulties following what we're trying to put down.
Exactly. I think that for the most part, it's been a pretty smooth transition. I'm going to have to get them like a shortened kind of blurb for their Discord in order to like put it out for the entire community. Because I've only really given the stream team the information. Must have 50 recruit prospects, year 5 galley, grimoire over 9,000. But yeah, like I think that the teaming up thing has been working well so far. There hasn't been a whole lot of immediate response, I think, but it's one of those things that's going to continue to grow as we learn more and more about how clans are going to be incorporated into the game, and how we have more and more information regarding just how integrated that really is going to be. Once we get there, once we get further along, I think we're going to have a lot more growth from that, and it's also going to help the people who are like in the stream team between now and then, because they'll have somewhere else to maybe draw some teammates from. They all know, of course, as much as we do, that Destiny is going to be kind of a dead place for a while. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's really kind of the perfect time for us to just kind of get to know each other and make the transition smooth and slow so that everyone kind of understands what's happening. And then once Destiny 2 hits, it's going to be a free-for-all. I really do think that we're going to have a super giant, amazingly growth-oriented group hug in the shower tonight. What are you talking about? Sev, can I come shower with you, bud?
Oh, that actually went together with what you were saying just then. That's why I was like, okay. It escalated quickly, but okay.
Yeah, I just think that it's going to be slow enough for us to be able to handle it to begin with, and then once we kind of know each other and we figure out like what works and how we can work together the best, beyond that we're going to be able to move forward, and Destiny 2 is just going to be amazeballs.
Yep.
A fun ride. I still need to buy it.
What?
I bought it on both consoles already.
I'm 4 type. I gotta move at the end of the month.
They finally kicking you out of Newfoundland?
No, we're leaving this apartment because we hate it.
They're like, you're just done. We can't have you here anymore. Go back to regular Canada.
They'd never do that to me. I almost cried if that did happen.
Has anybody else had any issues this past week or so? Anybody see anything happening on the Facebook, Discord?
I think we need to establish a policy about the stream posts.
We need to do what
because
now?
I think last time we had like this girl. What was his tag? I don't remember. But she was like promoting her stream. The one I think she made a post about
something Rose.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
one.
I deleted the post.
Yeah, and I think that she was like growing her follower base or something.
Right.
And but I think we maybe are not that clear on that end about who you are, what can you post, what can you not.
Right. Okay. I was very clear with Steve SQ when I discussed the entire thing. I made sure to tell him that like anyone who posts their stream in order for view farming, they're just wanting followers, they just want viewers, it's gonna get deleted. You know, the idea is not that here's a new place for you guys to just get viewers from. You know, the clan is more of like, here's a place where everyone kind of knows everyone, we're all friends, and we want you to be a friend first. We want you to be here and be a part of our community first, and then, you know, once you kind of establish yourself and figured out how things work, you can move forward into posting your stream.
That's a good way to put it. That's a very good way to put it.
I know that we have a pawn channel on our Discord, and it's been kind of quiet, but I don't think a lot of the pawn guys know that it's there for them, but it definitely is there for them. So it's really just going to be more of an integration thing, but you're absolutely right, Ace. Maybe we should make a public post about what we consider acceptable as far as posting streams.
Yeah.
So we
maybe now that you're talking about the Pawn channel, I wasn't aware that it was created. So maybe we could push that a little bit to people.
Yes. Promote away.
So I wrote a message about Randy and about how big of a D-bag he is.
Oh, yeah.
And how we feel about him as a community, and I realized that there's no way I can post that publicly.
Those were my hesitations. I've
got to think. I've got to think a little bit more. I don't even know the word, but
I think if you were not so direct on who you're talking about, just as in terms of a community, what we expect, like there will be
Right.
ex-members that come and go, and we don't ever want ex-members or anyone in the clan to be asking for money from each other, and that we don't condone that kind of behavior. Maybe something
Right.
as
That'd be
simple
smarter.
as that,
right.
without
it's
actually calling the guy out.
It's not so much that Randy's still being around as it is like he's lurking in streams a lot, and he's mutual friends with a lot of our members.
Yes.
So it's like I don't know if it's his choice to do so, but he's like hanging on. He's like attached himself and won't
He's a
let
leech.
go. Yeah. So
That's a nice way to say it.
So I just think that it's a paragraph that I'm gonna have to rewrite because it was not nice, and I don't want to put that out there on our community.
Oh, can we hear it?
Yeah, I'll copy and paste it into the admin chat when I get a chance.
Let's spin it.
He asked for permission. It's okay.
Well, he gives such a lovely narrative.
I think that would be interesting to read.
All right. Well, let me find it. I'll post it in after the Is there any other issues that we had that we needed to make a post about or kind of reiterate to the community?
I don't know, because things have been kind of quiet lately, and
Yeah, really quiet.
and we have found out that people doesn't read.
Well, yeah, nothing major. It's just really, really quiet in game at the moment.
Good, because it's going to turn on its head here in a few months.
Once the beta is released, this is gonna be madness.
Yes. I think that the same as when like Rise of Iron came out and Age of Triumph and all that stuff. Like we basically took our time and played the game for the first couple of weeks before we even worried about like getting super hard organized. I think that's probably our best bet. We should probably do that again. Just like learn, you know, what the game has and you know how to play it again for the first couple of weeks, and then we can kind of like come in and like figure out where our organization is best used.
I think maybe we could do some sort of throwback polls or questions or something like, what was your all-time favorite moment of Destiny 1?
Or stories or something, yeah.
Yeah. Things
Absolutely.
that might help knit the community as we've been here since such a long time.
Exactly. That's a great idea. I think if we could start a thread where we could just have people tell their best Destiny moments, maybe even just like copy and paste that and make like a bigger thread so where people can read each
Maybe
story.
even well, I was thinking about maybe even opening a text channel on Discord, like
Sure, yeah.
throwback memories, and people can go there and write like their best memory.
Yeah, and read other people's
that'd be
memories. That's a
nice.
great idea,
Yeah.
man. More polls, more community interaction. That's really what's going to keep us alive these next couple of months, because we're not going to have more content. That's not going to happen. So, as much as we can do to kind of keep everyone together.
As we had a meeting last week and you told us that we were all on summer vacation, did you want to put a paragraph to the community as well, letting them know that
I
we
don't
are
think
on
that's necessary.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Let them know we're
feel
still
like that
tyrants and
is
in power.
Because well, there's still activity happening.
Yeah.
We are still doing things. I was just meaning, for instance, things like with Comfy, where he felt like he should just stop. And you know that's his choice. I can't say yes or no to that. But there are times where you just need a few weeks off, or you just need to like not have the pressure of I've got to do something. I've got to do something. It was really less about being on summer vacation and more about like you don't have to turn in anything this week. You have no homework anymore. There's no assignments due. You know, like you don't have to make a poll. You don't have to do a weekly event. You don't have to worry about Sherpaing every time you get on and stuff. It was more of just like let's just relax for a while and take the pressure off yourself. Don't even hockey, like
Burn yourself out.
if you get burnt out on recruiting, say something. If you want to take a break from it, say something, and we'll be able to take care of it.
I just meant more of like a rah-rah speech heading into D2, that the community that they see now is not how we normally are, and that we will be back and
I mean,
very
that's a great
active.
idea. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Some of us are getting more hyped about Guardian Con right around the corner,
Right.
and that's a big focus for some of us.
Exactly. For me, there's two things going to happen this summer. One of them is Guardian Con, and the other one is beta release. I think that once we get either one of those, maybe even both of those, we can do a really big kind of community building push to bring everyone back and get everyone reorganized and kind of focus the community again. I think that doing anything like that now is kind of pointless because there's nothing to focus on.
And they're not going to read it anyways because they're not on.
Right.
Is anyone getting like a copy for PC in Destiny?
I think Fat Man's
Fat
copying.
Man.
Yeah, Fat Man's gonna get a one for PC. I didn't build.
I'm really tempted to build one to get.
I didn't build my
Overwatch in
computer
Destiny 2.
for gaming, so I don't have quite the capacity for it. You don't really need much though. Apparently, you can run. From what the stats said, you can run like
On a regular
the Destiny 2 on
computer,
PC
you
on
buy
like a
it, yeah.
fucking 7-year-old potato.
That'd be impressive.
This is
Yeah, I guess,
Destiny, and this is my potato.
This is my potato.
Because I found that you can really like play Overwatch in a regular computer. I mean, you don't have to get like a big PC with biggest specs and everything.
Right.
Like you can grab your old laptop and install there and play. So I'm really thinking about getting a PC and maybe go there.
Yeah, definitely. I think the stats are up on the Blizzard site. You should be able to see exactly what you need, and it truly is not much. I've got exactly what I need, except for my graphics card. Instead of being a R7 260, it's a R7 250. I probably still could do it, but
I've heard it's delayed too.
Yeah, it's going to be after the consoles are released, and like, I don't think I have time to really play Destiny on 2 consoles as it is. If I add a PC to it as well,
Jeez.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. It'll
Burn
be just
yourself
like,
out for sure.
yeah.
One grind for
Yeah,
for
sometimes
system
you can
each day.
go down to the.
That's only 9 Guardians. You'll be fine.
Only 9.
If not, I do have another offering on another character, so I'd have to go to that character, go to the tower, put his
Someone needs to teach D-Lorf how to mute himself.
go to the vault,
Dude, he just got that cell. That's his first cell phone. And he only has had it a month. Let's take this one step at a time.
Right. Obviously, let's not push it. Let's be happy with what we got now. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just saying, future.
I'm perfectly fine with him holding his arm, the phone as far away from his mouth as he can while trying to talk.
But yeah, I messaged Steve SQ. I was hoping to get him in here to have a short chat, maybe introduce himself. It looks like, however, he's not responding. He is active. He's online and active. I just don't see him. Responding to my message. Hopefully before the end of this, which it's about half an hour now. Is there anything like pressing that's happening within the community?
Not
Did you
really.
just bark
besides
there?
inactivity.
No. I dropped something. I was Panama.
Yeah. Yep, just the activity level, that's pretty much it.
I think
Well,
he's end up
I think
taking my admin spot.
you're doing it the right way, man. You are opening up LFG on the groups for everything. It's all working out well as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. About as well
He's
as I
talking
can
to someone
work.
else.
All right, guys.
We
So
lost
talk
Snoop.
amongst yourself for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's up, guys? How's your day?
Who is
All right,
this?
Mr. Chaotic.
Just got down to 6-hour stream. I'm a little tired. And I haven't eaten, so I'm a little cranky.
Is it a holiday there today?
What?
It is, yeah. It's May 2-4.
In the States, is it a holiday?
It's a camping holiday for us Newfoundlanders.
No holiday here. Holiday. No.
yeah,
you're
Queen
all-
Victoria's birthday is a camping holiday for us.
Aha!
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah, we don't matter in here, chaotic. You know. You know that.
Quiet second. We're building a wall. You guys are paying for it. You know that, right?
Yeah. How was Battlefield Friday?
Fun, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a wall, huh?
It's gonna be made of tacos.
Yeah, that would be a good wall.
It's on the south side, I guess. Because, you know, it's connected to Mexico.
Yeah, come on over, everyone.
You got that? You got those cartel issues figured out yet? Yeah, they're in power. Well, okay. Nah. And if Dave is in here and can hear me, thank you again for that weather report.
That must have been made specially for Ace.
Oh, I can share it.
Wait, who's making fun of gingers and Canadians? I just now seen that. Oh, the wiener
Chance
warning.
of wieners.
The wiener warning.
The national wiener warning.
Or that says you're fucked. One of the two.
There it was. Yeah. Poor Wisconsin. Poor Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's why I
Chris
love,
is expecting a few inches. I think
that's why I love Dave. It's dirty, but it's not like straight up in your face. Porno dirty. I love it.
Something you can show grandma and see if she even notices.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Yeah, certain people are like, check out this penis on the U.S. Like, Jesus, man. Come on, you you got deliver jokes. You just throw it out there.
I'm back.
Fuck. Oh, yay.
Yay. I think we're pretty good though. I think we've basically discussed all we need to discuss. If there's anything else, let's go ahead and call it out, and maybe next time I can have Steve SQ pop in and we can kind of meet him because he's a really cool dude. He's like if he's not in his early 40s, he's in his later 30s. He's like an older guy with, you know, a good head on his shoulders. He's not just some young punk who wants to jump in and take our shit, take our ball and go home. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
He's a very cool dude.
Alright.
Dave DePreston and Sebas are both typing. Not Dave's ball. Don't worry, Dave. Your ball will be safe. Unless, of course, it's the ball over Texas, in which case there's nothing I can do about that.
I got one. Is there any other games that anybody wants to put me in charge of all of a sudden? Because all of a sudden I found myself in charge of the Battlefield 1 side too. Like, oh, lovely. Shit.
I only did that because I thought you'd want that.
I'm barely hanging on with Overwatch. Like, maybe I should play that this week. Ooh.
People are starting to talk. People are starting to talk.
What's that?
Yeah, it's quiet, you Hanzo man. Your opinion matters not to me.
I killed like 15 people last time I played that game, and that's up from 0 from time before.
Exactly. I'm level 4 in the division. If you guys haven't heard of that game, it's
sorry. Sorry, I threw up a little bit.
$15, man. $15.
Why all of a sudden did the dog I don't have shit in the floor?
You could have bought yourself a couple of cheeseburgers for that, man.
And been much more satisfied.
Division, did you lose a bet? If you can't eat these 15 bags of Doritos, you have to buy the Division.
Oh shit!
No!
Damn it!
So yeah, so great meeting. We will move on. Hopefully to do this again next week. Final chance to tell us how bad Bacon mistreated you this week? Nobody? Nobody? Then I say we vote him out. Who's in?
Not Bacon.
Yes?
He's out. He's out.
Yeah.
Who's gonna host BSing with me from here on out and take my abuse?
Take my abuse.
Get the
About
pig.
that.
It'd be about the same as Bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know. He says a lot less dick jokes.
Oh shit.
And
I'm gonna
Panama's
post this on
predominantly
YouTube.
straight, so no.
All right, guys. We're good then. We're officially done recording.